Testing is very, 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 very crucial in software development, in coding. I don't think you can write any form of software without testing. Even if it's a simple HTML Hello World page, you still want to check it, right? You're still probably going live and trying to see if your page looks like what you want it to look like. So you can't practically run away from testing. If you are coding, you have to test. Today, specifically in this video, I am going to be talking about the differences between manual testing and automated testing. But before we go into all of the difference, let us define what testing really is. In software development, testing is the process of evaluating your code to ensure that it works correctly and it meets all the requirements. Testing helps you to find bugs and it guarantees you as the developer that your app or your software is functioning as expected. Now, testing can be done manually or automatically, and they both have their strengths depending on the situation. So let's start with manual testing. Manual testing is literally just when a tester, a person, a human being, runs the application and checks its behavior. So basically, the person is interacting with the app like a normal user would. And the person could be a QA tester, it could be a normal user, it could be the developer themselves. They are just doing things that a user would do. They're clicking buttons, filling forms, verifying outputs, and all of that. For example, if you are manually testing a login page, you would type in your email and then your password, and you would hit the login button, and you will see or confirm if the system actually behaves correctly or not. That is, if it correctly logs you in as a user, right? Manual testing is great and all, and is great for some specific scenarios that I'm classifying into two. The first scenario is when you're just exploratory testing, when you're just trying to check if there is an issue somewhere. You are not following a strict test case, and you're trying to just discover issues organically. You are exploring the application. Manual testing can be very useful in that scenario. Number two, for usability testing, you are testing how user friendly your application is. Manual testing can be very perfect for that scenario because you are literally pretending, or you are sitting in the position of the user. So you're able to see how usable is this application, right? So manual testing is perfect for exploratory testing and usability testing. However, the downside to manual testing is that it is time consuming and it is prone to human error, since it is a human being that is doing the testing, especially if you have to run the same test multiple times. So imagine having to do the same thing again and again and again and again. It will get tiring for the average human being. Let's move to automated testing. In this kind of testing, you write scripts that test your software automatically. Basically, you're writing code to test your code. You're writing a different set of code to test your code, right? To be fair, it requires some initial efforts. Yes, because now you have to write extra code. But it saves a lot of time in the long run. It saves a ton of time in the long run. So when you write the scripts in automated testing, what happens is that the script simulates user actions, and the software then checks whether the output matches the expected results. For example, using tools like Jest or Cypress, you can write a script to automatically test different login scenarios. You can test a scenario where you have an invalid username, or a scenario where you have an invalid password, or where all of the details are valid. So once you write this test, they can be run over and over and over with just one click, right? As opposed to having someone fill in the details again and again and again. Automated testing is perfect for one, regression testing. That is when you want to make sure that new changes don't break existing change. I'm definitely not the only one that has written code that has affected existing code before. I write in one component, or I'm trying to use a component that I'm using in another component, and then I'm trying to use it in a new component. You have these scenarios where what you're just trying to implement, your new implementation, is affecting existing implementations. So Automated testing is very good for scenarios like that, where you don't want what you are bringing in to affect what you have beforehand. Automated testing is also good for repetitive tasks. So you don't have to waste time testing the same steps manually over and over again. If it's something that you have to go over and over, then you should probably just write an automated test for it. Automated tests run faster and they can be executed frequently, and that makes them a great fit for continuous integration. Now let's do a quick comparison to highlight the differences between manual testing and automated testing. Number one, manual testing is performed by human beings, while automated testing is performed by automated tools. Like I said, we use tools like Jest, like Cypress rather, and you write the test code, right? Manual testing is time consuming and is error prone. Automated testing is fast, is more reliable once you set it up. It takes a bit of time and effort to set up, but once you eventually set it up, you're good to go. Manual testing requires no additional tool. What you need is the tester and the application of the software. With automated testing, you need tools like Cypress, like Jest, or Vitest. Manual testing is perfect for small projects or one-time tests that you just need to run once. Automated testing is the best for large projects with frequent changes. Manual testing is ideal for exploratory and usability testing, while automated testing is ideal for regression and for repetitive tasks. So which one should we use? To be fair, it really depends on your project. I've worked on so many projects where we did not have to write automated tests and we're just testing manually. So it depends on your project, to be fair. I have a YouTube channel here, that's why you're here. If I want to make a video where I'm teaching some people how to set up authentication and all of that, I probably wouldn't write tests for that, because I want to show you how it works and if it works like a user. So it is great for smaller projects. Manual testing is great for smaller projects or wherever you require human intuition, like in design, user experience testing. You want to test how the user feels when they're using the app or when they're using the software. So manual testing is your guy. But when it comes to repetitive tasks, regression, automated testing is perfect. But usually, even in larger projects, you always have a mix of both automated testing and manual testing. That's usually the best approach, even in larger projects. And yes, that is that for today. I hope you were able to get something out of this video. So please don't forget to like this video, and if you're interested in content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications for this channel so that you can be notified whenever I come up with a new video. See you in my next video. Bye.